kick it with a player that gon' hold down. Pockets too big, I'm like, what now? Shawty say she drunk from the first round. I'ma buy another shot, I'ma buy another shot. I ain't got a time or a bust down. You can say I'm living.
What's up, everybody? It's the Real Life Lab Talk Podcast. This is episode 9. I'm Big Mike LabLife. I got my co-host with me.
It's Whitesmoke.
And we got our special guest here, and he goes by the name of
Jonny motherfucking Roc. Yeah.
Jonny Roc.
Yay.
I'm going to start right off with the first question. Who is Jonny Roc?
Let's get it.
Jonny Roc is a kid that was born in California in 1990. And I moved all over the damn place, to be honest with you. But if you want to know what Jonny Roc is, man, I developed the name Jonny Roc while I was incarcerated. The name Roc is a shortened term for the name Rocket. I had a high school nickname, Rocket. I was fast as shit and I had red hair. So they was like, oh, that motherfucker's a Rocket.
The Rocket.
And so everybody started calling me Rocket, and then over time it shortened to Roc. And so my rap name was actually Rocket to begin with 2 C's, because you already know what the fuck it is. And I realized when I was looking at XXL magazines, I was incarcerated, that Gucci had a little clique named La Coca Nostra, and there was a rapper on there named Rocket, and he spelled it with 2 C's just like mine. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
So I already know that he has his paperwork tight. He under Gucci, so I was like, I got to come up with something different.
Yep.
My middle name is Jonathan. So I just, finagled it from that. It's like my middle name is Jonathan, Jonny,
Yep.
Roc. And then it just took off from there. And it kind of made it, an easy segue for me. I was just like thinking so many different names. Finally came up with Jonny Roc and started basing all my music and, songs around that name and moniker.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, what got you into making music?
I've been making music for quite some time, man. Since I was like 11 years old was the first time I actually tried poetry in motion. And I started with poetry. Poems was my thing. I used to win state competitions in school for poetry.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to write. I was really had good grades in school, so I was always in AP classes like in English and stuff.
Yeah.
And like government and history and math. Those are like my strong classes. And
Right.
So in English, we used to go over like Shakespearean sonnets one year. I think it was junior year. And I did this big project. It was like a book of Shakespearean sonnets, as if it was like set in the medieval times during war. And it was really cool. And I ended up, winning awards for it. So it's like poetry for me was always something that was easy.
Yeah.
And then, I used to listen to Tupac as a kid. I'm from California, so a heavy influence in the air always was Tupac. So it's like, he said, music is just poetry in motion, and so it flicked my brain off like, hey, if I do poetry, I could probably write a song. I wrote a song when I was 11, and then from that point, after writing my first song, I kept trying to write songs, and it never really, I didn't really get good at it right off rip.
Right.
So I always ended up being the kid that was freestyling in freestyle circles. All through middle school, I was known as the kid that raps. And so, motherfucker would pull up all be, hey, spit some shit. Yeah. So,
Good verse for me.
But yeah, so, man, I've been rapping all through school. Everybody that ever know me in school know me to rap. Everyone's ever know me as an adult know me to rap. I mean, you can look at that as a good thing or bad thing. I've been at it for years, and I ain't really shot up the scales, but at the same time, I've been in and out of it, man, having kids and dealing with life situations.
Right.
I ain't really had my full focus on it when it needed to be, but the times that I did have my full focus on it, I feel like I'm doing my fucking thing, so.
Hell yeah. So, I was getting ready to say something.
Well, I was going to say the whole problem with that, and like we all learn it, but the whole problem with that falling in and out, bro, is you don't know how close you actually are at one step. And when you fucking have to take that step back, bro, when you come back, you're 10 steps behind. And that's what happened to me, because I did this shit years ago and then found the niche again, But, so, bro, you could have made it 3-4 times by now. So fuck it, let's all go, gas to the pedal, baby.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. Before I ask you the next question, I want to slide this in, like, because the first time I really started listening to you before me and you linked, like, when I was just straight up a fan, didn't know who you were, was your first album, like your self-titled album.
Yeah.
And I seen you was recording at SUNY. So talk about that process, like.
Yeah, man. You know, when I first got released in 2013, I had a homie that I was incarcerated with who's from here named Orlando Brown. He's passed now, you know, rest in heaven. He was a good dude. He's the one that kind of brought me up to SUNY because he had known me in the joint to be rapping. And so he was like, bro, I got a studio. You need to get up there. Yeah. And so he brought me up there and I started rapping and them dudes up there was just like, yo, like you could really spit, bro. Like you could really fucking go.
Yep.
And so, you know, I started focusing. Like I didn't really have any commitments. I had no kids or nothing. I started hella focusing. I was in there all the time, putting music down, bro. I probably put like 40 songs down. And out of them 40, I picked out like 14 or something, I think, to put on an album. And at that point in time, it was kind of like right before my drop, you know, a bunch of changes happened up at SUNY. It used to be Jason was running the tools, and at that point in time, Pyrex had come back from Columbus.
Right.
And so he had Pyrex on the tools. And so he was doing a lot of mix and mastering and engineering. And me and Pyrex developed a bond, and we became like, you know, best friends. And I became the first artist that he ever signed to G-Boy Records. And he had me on tour, bro. I was out doing shows with people that was legends to me, like Too Short. I'm from California, bro. Me being able to pass blunts to Too Short on the stage while he talking about bitch was legendary to me. Too Short is my mama's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
That's how legendary that is, you know. And so doing shows with Too Short, Scarface, Project Pat, Juvenile, you know.
Was Bone Thugs 2 part of that?
No, I don't think I ever did a Bone Thugs. I did Master P No Limit.
That's what I'm thinking of.
That was my shit.
Yeah, we did that.
I was No Limit.
Yeah.
South Bend, Indiana. We did a talent show up there with the executive they had up there, Sean Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Ross from No Limit.
Yeah.
And them guys are cool, man. We seen a lot of talented artists up. The first time I met Malachi Hamlin.
Yeah,
And he was a young 16-year-old
Young.
trying to rap, man. And the first time I met him, and to mention that, me and Malachi Hamlin have a project in work too. We have an album.
Man, it's gonna be fire.
And, so we're going for that, among many other albums. But yeah, so like he had me doing shows with a lot of A-list artists, and so, you know, me and him kind of kicked it off on that. You know, some stuff kind of happened in the personal situation between me and him, to where we don't really rock with each other like that no more.
Oh shit.
And I kind of like moved on from the situation. And it wasn't like, no, there ain't no bad blood between me and anybody over there. I fuck with everybody over there, bro.
Yeah, same,
Static is one of my best homies even today. Loud, Pat, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
even Illy, me and him cool. I ain't got no beef with none of them guys. It just wasn't feeding my ego enough, you know, to I feel like to produce my best work. I wasn't comfortable enough, you know, in my environment.
Yeah.
The guys were cool. The environment was just a little open for me. I like to close sessions, you know, and
more private. Yeah.
I've been in that situation, bro.
Yeah, and so I moved on from there. You know, one day I was still going recording over there every now and again, and Mike had hit me up like, "Hey, bro, like, I'm a big fan of your music. If you ever want to like collab on something, like let's collab." And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's collab." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and like, you know, I know you probably rock with people, but if you ever want to like fuck with us. And I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I don't rock with nobody, and I definitely want to fuck with y'all because last time I was there recording, that bitch felt comfortable as fuck. I felt in my element, and the rest is history, you know?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that too. Like, that's one of the first things you said, messaging back and forth after you came here the first time was like, it was comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it was just...
I felt at home.
Chilling, he was chilling.
Motherfucking secret society y'all have going on. I said this in Brosco's interview. I was like, listen, LabLife was a secret society when I started recording here because it was like, like, I'm not allowed to say nothing. Like, can I hashtag? Nah, there's too many artists. They all gonna get mad. Right away. Like, and I was telling Brosco that. But I was like, I always fucked with all y'all. I always thought y'all complimented each other well. Kind of like, you know, it's just You got a lyricist, you got a singer, you got everything worked.
Yeah, I
You
feel,
know what I mean?
I feel
Y'all
like
are pretty fucking dope, actually.
I feel like
Roscoe.
I appreciate that for real, like, cause we compiled ourselves, you know, over time, bro.
Yeah.
Like I joined you guys in early
Yeah, what year
2015,
was that?
2015.
20, yeah, it was right
2015.
after Raw Volume 1, because you're on Raw.
I'm on Raw.
right?
It might even been before
Or
2015.
Raw, either one. You're
I dropped
on,
my
yeah.
self-titled
Oh,
album in
damn.
2015.
Yep.
Been that long?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize.
Yeah, and so I think I'm pretty sure I joined LabLife in late 2014, early 2015 area, and at that point in time, it was you and Suko and Nick and
Yeah.
T-Matt.
Yep. Yeah. And T-Matt. Yep.
Yeah, and then, you know, we lost Nick, and then we gained Avery and Brasco, and
Yeah.
that was like our ramp up. Like when we gained, like I remember when I first heard Brasco, bro. When these guys first fucking played me Brasco, and I never knew who this dude was.
Yeah, because you came over afterwards.
Bro, I heard it, and I swear to God, I thought this motherfucker was Doobie. I was like,
See?
when I
Yep.
first heard him, young Brasco, first heard him, I'm like, is that Doobie?
Doobie from Columbus.
No, I
yeah.
was like, no, bro, his flow is Doobie-esque, bro. Like,
Yep.
you know, we got to get this dude on the team. And then I heard Avery, and Avery had that chopper flow that was fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And it surprised the fuck out of me. And Avery just started, like, to grow as an artist. And we started ramping up at that point when we
Yeah.
started, like,
Yeah,
adding
yeah.
people, 2017,
yeah.
2016-ish.
Yeah. Like,
And,
yep. Around then.
And so, you know, yeah, like, bro, that was the most biggest thing that happened to me, I feel like, as an artist, was joining LabLife because, bro, we were all like-minded, focused on the
Yep.
same goals. You know, we made up where others lacked. I mean, we were all different at different shit.
Yeah.
Mike does engineering, recording, podcasting.
One thing I noticed about y'all at LabLife, this is how it works, right? This is what we've learned, and you guys have been doing it. So, how it works, man, is okay. So you got LabLife. You're not paying these guys. You build together, bro.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point.
Yeah.
So you got your fan base, you're pulling that name. You got your fan base, you're pulling that name. You're rocking shows together. We're
Yeah.
doing tracks together. That's the way me and Aaron did it, right? People don't see it that way, though. A lot of people think money. That's all. No, it's growth, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
growth. And
that's
why the circle
100%.
stays strong. And I know that's why you guys were the way you were, and that's why we are the way we are. But I wanted to get that out of there for the people that don't see the behind the scene music thing.
Right.
Like when we're independent, this label at the level we're at, we're not paying each other. I'm not
No.
paying Aaron. Aaron's not paying me. He's not paying him. We are fucking building a legacy together. Now our kids might be paying people.
Right.
Right,
What's
you know.
What's fucking crazy though is like at one time, I mean, it lasted for a good year, like a good solid year. We had somebody who was making beats and mixing. We had two people that made videos, and one that could edit, and one that was like almost there editing.
Yeah.
You know,
And then the camera, bro.
we had Brasco with the fucking artwork, Suko with like the you and Suko both actually with like the promo tactics and like.
Yeah, we was hitting promo heavy.
And also thinking of money ways, like
Right.
not money scheme. I about said money schemes. That sounded like kind of bad. But,
Money
no,
schemer.
in a way, yeah. But like, not money schemes, but like,
Just hustling.
like, yo, you hit us up and you give us X amount of dollars, and we'll make your whole album for
It's
you
fucking hustling,
from
bro.
front to
And
back.
that's
like,
kind of what I
hands
do.
down.
I outsource the fuck out of my team, and this is something that I'm sure that you do in your team.
Yeah.
But this is something I take pride in that I do with my team. Is like, I have the whole recording set up at my house. I have everything.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
it's all up to quality.
Yep.
Everything that Mike has mixed for me has been recorded at my house. So
I've been to your setup.
Yeah.
And I probably need to fucking come over some other time and work on
right,
something, 'cause
and
I never did.
and so a lot of times I'll have other people. They'll come over and they'll book a session with me.
Yeah,
And they'll
yeah.
record. And so I'll one-stop shop them. What do you need? Do you need the mix and master?
Well, yeah,
My guy's
exactly.
got it. I can get it for
It
this
only
price.
it only makes
Yeah.
sense though.
Do you need the graphic art? My guy's got it. Do you need the music video? My guy's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Do you need the promo? My guy's got it.
That's
So I'm pushing all that to my guys.
This
and
would be
I'm
a
not
song
taking nothing.
title. My
And-
guy's got it.
Yeah, if my guy's got it, bro.
Yeah.
Like flat, and so
Hey.
I always try to insource before I outsource. I'll send everybody to inwards before I resort to outwards because I got a massive network on socials between artists that I've interacted with over the years. Like
Yeah.
there's some that I've met years ago before LabLife that
Yep.
I'm still in good standings with.
Yep.
You know that are pulling weight, and so that is something that is helpful for me. Like I'll push them to you guys
Exactly.
because
Yeah,
it feeds
yeah.
us. You know, the bigger
Exactly.
Mike gets, the bigger Johnny Roc gets.
That's what
Yep.
we
You
are.
know,
I always preach
yep,
at
straight
the
up.
mic. Like I'm so humble about it because I'm just blessed to be here with everybody. But at the same time, like you said, outsourcing. Hey, I want to talk big about my thing. There's nobody better than Aaron Smith. It's just like there's nobody better than him. Record. That's how we do it, baby. We build each other up. Now that you just said that, before we go any further, I have to. What'd you just say? My guys got it.
My guys got it.
How the fuck can we fit LabLife and Whitesmoke music on one track, bro? My guys got it, dog.
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, easily.
Let me put a hook
Yep.
and then get some verses.
Yeah,
This is
8 to 12 bar verses, and we're gold. Yeah,
We're
we're
working.
gold.
We're working, bro.
But I want to jump to the next question and ask who are your influences in
He's
music?
killing it. He keeps answering my
Yeah,
questions before I can ask him.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
My influences, okay, yeah, so this is something I kind of been like going through in my mind rather recently because of a Facebook post, you know, that Andy D tagged me in
Yeah.
for the influential albums. Obviously, I've thought about this multiple times in my life because, you know, I'm an artist. I'm constantly trying to draw from influences. I say my biggest influence is the motherfucking Wu. You know, I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. I've always been a
Hey.
Wu-Tang fan. First rap album I ever listened to in my life. You know, so it's
Wu-Tang.
big Wu-Tang vibes for me. Meth, Red, you know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
shit.
on my end, I got Wu, Chameleonaire. Chameleonaire was real big for me,
Yeah,
and a lot of people
Texas.
would scoff at that, like, "Oh, Chameleonaire."
Texas boy.
But like a lot of
raised-
motherfuckers really didn't even know who the fuck Chameleonaire was till he dropped an album in the industry with Universal.
Yeah.
This man Chameleonaire fucking assassinated Mike Jones on a mixtape before he ever entered the industry called the Mixtape Messiah, and he won a mixtape Grammy for that bitch. They was calling this man Dyke Jones, okay?
Who? Dyke Jones.
Dyke Jones, you know what I'm saying? This man was so ridiculously
Yeah,
good.
that's why
with the
he's not here
lyrics.
no more. If anybody wonders where Mike Jones went, Chameleonaire did
he's
that.
still doing
Chameleonaire
fair
took him off.
affairs.
Chameleonaire did that.
And
Doing
it,
fairs.
and people say, you know, and the thing with Chameleonaire is he was mad controversial, man. He did not give a fuck about any of the record execs, any of the
That's
label
'cause
heads.
he was a businessman. He was already
Business,
invested.
all
Yeah.
about his
before-
money, bro.
He
And
was already invested before music, dog.
facts. And so
Yeah.
I fucked with him heavy. He was a big influence for me growing up. I mean, there's so many influences like Dre, bro. I'm a California kid. I grew up to the Dre sound, and every time I hear the Tools the way Dre do it, it make me feel like I'm back home. Every
Yeah.
time I hear it, and that's why you catch me on Cali beats all the time.
All the time, yeah. I
It's
love
'cause
him
I'm
too.
like, you know, that's dope. That's dope. You know, you
Shield
remember that
Cup.
classic?
Yeah, that's a classic.
Classic. And so it's like, for me, California stuff, you know, you got Brother Lynch Hung. Brother Lynch
Hey.
Hung,
Brother
super
Lynch.
super big influence
Hey,
for
that's
me.
a good one.
You know, and when it comes to like a little bit older, I was heavy into 50. 50 was that shit when I was like a freshman, and he first came out. I fucked with 50 like heavy.
Heavy.
And then the Game, I fucked with the Game heavy. Nipsey's big for me. I fuck with Nipsey heavy.
R.I.P.
Kanye, I'm a big Kanye fan, bro. I listen to Kanye from the jump, from the you know, oh.
Hey.
Kanye's a fucking genius, though.
Yeah, bro, he's
Fuck
brilliant.
anybody says.
All in and out genius. People think he's crazy,
Yeah.
but it's part of
Politically
that's
genius,
geniuses
and
aren't
business
sane.
genius, an artist. He's a fucking genius,
Yeah.
dog.
Right. I mean, and that's like it goes on like from that. That's rap. I didn't really listen to a lot of rap, to be honest with you, until I got to high school and I started listening to more rap. I listened to rap, but it was like those select fews, like Dre,
Bigger
Wu
artists
Tang,
that
and
was
you know some of the ones that just fit what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of R&B. I listened to like a shit ton of R&B, like a lot, man. I listened to a lot of Michael Jackson. You know, when I was younger, I listened to fucking like Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight. You know what I'm saying? Otis Redding is big for me. Sam
Ooh,
Cooke,
Sam.
Al Green. You know what I'm saying? Marvin. A lot of the older soul. I'm really diverse in music when it comes to what I like, bro. From the spectrum, from like fucking 40s all the way up till now. Like, you know, you'll never catch me being one of them old dudes like, oh, this fucking music nowadays is not like it was. Like, I'm gonna get down with whatever sounds good. You
Yeah,
know, I
yeah.
like techno. I like rock. 3 Days Grace is like the biggest influence for me ever when it comes to rock. I started
That's a
listening to 3
good
Days
name
Grace, their first album, and that's my favorite rock band of all time. And then Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Another
they're big
good
for
name
me.
drop.
Again, I'm a California kid.
Yeah.
You know, Red Hot Chili Peppers is big for me. You know, so I listen to a lot of that. I fuck with Paramore, bro. Paramore's
Another
fire.
good name drop. Damn,
I fuck
bro.
with a lot of Paramore.
Solid.
Yeah, so I mean, the list could go on and on and on, but those are like top of my brain.
Yeah.
Right around the area. Usher, Chris Brown, I fuck with them.
Yeah.
Wayne, obviously. Nobody was better than Wayne in that 10 years.
Man, that span, bro, is so ridiculous.
That was the year we won the state championship at Piqua. Is drop 3. Bro, drop 3 dropped, and it was...
Y'all went nuts, I bet.
Oh, my God, bro. That shit
Locker room went crazy.
You know what they played in my damn... it should have been 8th grade freshman year, somewhere in there. We won the championship in football. You know, you don't do nothing big freshman year.
Right.
But, bro, before we played, it was Queen. We won by like 43 points. It was fucking Queen. Like, really? I mean, I'm cool with that, bro, but...
He's old, remember that, y'all.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was just it, dog. Maybe it was just maybe
I think I've said that every episode.
No, but for real, like we can't get no AC/DC. For God's sakes, Varsity Blues was out. Could we have got some Thunderstruck? You know?
And see, that's an unpopular opinion of mine, and a lot of people might hate me for it, but there's one thing... I don't give a fuck, so I'm gonna tell you. There's some artists that I do not like at all. They get on my nerves. The sound of their voice just irritates the fuck out of me.
Say the same thing that I've already told you.
AC fucking DC.
There's one more for me.
It's so irritating to me, and I just don't understand. I get
Agreed.
it.
That way with Metallica too, bro. AC/DC and Metallica.
I can understand.
Man,
I
bro.
like Metallica heavy, but because
Thank
the
you.
reason I don't fuck with AC/DC, I understand why you don't fuck with Metallica.
Hey, listen, Mike, you can take LeBron and Metallica and put them in a damn Ford-ass court
That's
and put
another
a brick
thing.
on
That's
the...
another one we're gonna start asking motherfuckers.
I already seen his
But,
shoes. I ain't asking.
Yeah. I'm a
Hey.
Laker fan, not so much a LeBron fan. I know they're
Okay,
LeBron.
we're good. I'm asking.
But
I'm a Kobe fan. Die hard Kobe.
yeah.
You want my top 5?
I'm gonna ask you. I was gonna actually ask you.
Oh, I meant like basketball players, but yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, basketball. Yeah,
We
top
don't
5
get
basketball
you.
players, real
Top
quick.
5 basketball players, real quick, man. And this is just me. Don't persecute me. I'm a California kid. Suck my dick. Kobe, Mike, Brian, Steph, and Tracy McGrady. I don't give a fuck
Oh
what
my
All right,
God.
that's a good one.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
you- Yeah, Tracy
I'll
McGrady.
give
Tracy's
you
up
love,
there.
dude. That L's got to go. But since we're doing this, I want your top 5, and I'm gonna spit mine.
Ooh,
I want
my
yours,
top
'cause
5?
We always argue this, but nobody has heard ours.
So I'm gonna go LeBron, Kobe, Mike, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson.
Oh, close to
I
me.
like AI.
I'm gonna go Mike, Kobe, Steph, Iverson, LeBron. I give LeBron his flowers,
Yeah, I'm
but
not
he
mad.
ain't in the top.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
No, I ain't mad. We all
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah,
At least
I'm
you
not mad
put
at that.
Mike in there, baby.
Yeah,
I
he's
respect
up
you.
there.
I like
yeah.
the AI pick too. Yeah, the AI
Yeah, man,
pick.
I love AI, man.
I fucked with Melo when he was
Oh,
with
dude,
Denver,
AI.
but you know,
Yeah.
towards the end of his year, I mean,
T-Mac was a good one.
yeah, T-Mac, bro, he was fucking crazy at Orlando
good.
and at the Raptors, bro. If he never would have got injured, there's a stat that T-Mac scored like fucking, I don't know, like 15 points in like 9 seconds or some
Yeah,
crazy shit like
yeah,
that.
for the
It
Rockets,
was
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 14 point? I forgot. I just seen that fucking
Yeah.
picture today. Did
Crazy
you see that
stat.
shit?
I haven't seen the picture.
So they
but
said when he quit basketball, everybody was comparing him because he's not great because he has no rings. He said, "You know what? I'm great because I have everything I need at home."
Yep.
And think about that. And then you look at his career, bro. You're like, nah, he is a fucking legend, bro.
Right.
Man, his
So,
points were crazy.
They always talk about, you know, the ring situation when it comes to greatness. But hey, if we're counting on who's the greatest when it comes to rings, then technically Bill Russell's the greatest player to ever live. And fuck Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
Will
You know what I'm
Chamberlain,
saying?
too.
Will, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we can't basically
The
go off the
sixth
rings.
man, John Havlicek on the fucking Celtics, will take that too, brother.
You know?
You know?
You know, there's a lot of people with a lot of rings, so I don't think that makes a difference. For
No,
me,
I really don't. I
it's
agree.
statistics and your impact on the game, and what your energy is, man. Kobe and Mike
Shit.
had that assassin.
I'm
in
sorry,
them.
I gotta take that back, bro. I gotta add one that we're all gonna probably agree on. We gotta put Jason Kidd in there, bro. I gotta put Jason Kidd in there because the ball handling skills and the assist.
I think he's done. I don't know.
I was gonna honorable mention Shaq, You know?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Can we get honorable mentions? I need 10 of those.
I almost think Jason is kind of more excelled as a coach,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But he also was a
That's
good.
Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was.
He was a good like assist guy in the league, so it makes sense.
Well, then ball handling skills. First thing I was thinking about Iverson, I'm like the fucking ball handling skills. But then I was like Jason Kidd with the ball handling.
Right. AI crossed out Mike.
The AI
Yeah,
was
that's
He's the
one
one
of the
that
reasons why I
created
put
the
him in
cross-
there.
He was only 6 foot tall, so if you had that speed in it,
Yeah.
baby, that was it.
He
But-
was back with the long short
I
era.
got a Hoyas jersey at home, bro. That motherfucker is too big though. I can't wear it.
Before I ask this next question for everybody watching, we have a live performance from Jonny Roc, and we also have the Pass the
Yeah,
Blunt
yeah.
questionnaire at the end where we do.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen the other ones, we do like a this or that. You got to kind of time yourself in your head. It's like soda or whatever.
You can
like,
do with this,
boom, or
and you
that.
can do with that.
But you already answered the question about where you're from and born and raised. But
Yeah.
actually, I had a second part to it. And what is all right? So if you had any destination to retire, where would it be at?
Retire?
Like any place in the world to retire
When it's all
in
said and done, baby, where you want to lay
your
your
retirement destination.
If I tell y'all gonna go crowd it, there ain't gonna be no more room left. But
Oh, shit.
to be honest with you,
My bad.
head? I'm getting old, so hurry up and spit that. I might pack up and go tomorrow.
you know, I'm not sure, to be honest. I ain't give that much thought about retiring, man. I take it a day at a time, but I would say probably somewhere far away from America. To be honest with you, probably like, I don't know, Switzerland, Ireland, Norway.
I'd go to Alaska, bro.
Yeah, I go somewhere cold and healthy.
Iceland, bro.
Yeah, you know, yeah, they got the good water here.
Yeah, and so we talked about like our song process in the studio, and like we haven't been writing and stuff. So like, what is your song process almost from start to finish when you're
Okay.
when you're
So-
making a song?
Generally, when I'm making a song, I have beats from producers like Mike and others, and so I'll just, smoke up because I'm, medically carded to do so, and I
Legal.
relax a little
And if
bit.
Legal.
Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too.
But for the record, I got a card.
I got an ID.
Yeah, and so I'll listen
I got
to
a
some
card.
beats, and then I'll kind of like have the headphones on. I have the microphone on my interface, and I have the mic right here in front of my face while I'm sitting down in front of my setup, and I'll listen to the beats, and I'll start like freestyling some shit on it on what vibe it's giving me, and either it sounds like a hit or it don't. I mean, obviously, I've been rapping for so long, and me and Suko and Donovan Avery had this conversation a while back. Like, bro, okay, we're going to be able to rap on every beat. That's not a question. We could always rap on every beat.
Exactly.
Is it going to be a hit? That's
Yep.
the point. You can't just rap on a beat because you know how to rap on it. That's not always going to work out.
No.
So we kind of say, well, the way I do it, which I think, I can't speak for them guys, but I think that's similar. But the way I do it, I'll sit there and listen to the beat and freestyle some shit on it. If it's it, it's it. Then I'm like, all right, boom, copy, paste. I'll pull the beat into the Pro Tools and I'll lace it right there, and then right when it's fresh, so I don't lose it, because
Exactly.
I lose shit sometimes. I'm
In
like,
the
oh,
moment.
what the fuck was the melody? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's always it has to be in the moment, bro.
Yeah, and so like I'll do that. I'll freestyle to it, and then once I get the hook down, I'll dub it, and then once I dub the hook, then I'll put it right there, start for the verse, and then I'll play it 3-4 times, come up with a real good opener, and then just flow off of that. And then do it like that. I'll just take it bar for bar. Sometimes it might be like I get 4 bars real quick in my head, and so I'll lay those. And sometimes I might be stuck because I rhyme too many fucking times on the same one. So I'm like, damn, I really need to think about this, because I be into like double rhyming. Sometimes a lot. I'm not gonna say sometimes. I really a lot be into double rhyming, where I try to rhyme like the more words in the sentence I can rhyme, the better. I'm not obviously trying to rhyme every word and sound like a fucking robot, but like the last 2 words, or 3 maybe, it hits hard sometimes. So I be trying to do that, and sometimes I get stuck. I might have to write a bar, but generally it's just bar for bar, and then I'll lay the dubs on a verse, on the verses if it's multiple, or I might send it out for a feature if I feel like somebody would do really good on it that I know. I'm super friendly to features, so just know that I fuck with any genre, style, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Get at your boy.
Hell yeah.
He's looking for a
He's
flawless
looking.
right now.
all
Yeah,
types.
right now I want somebody to make some Moroccan reggae music. No,
Rain stick. He wants a rain
with a
stick.
cowbell.
I want some Guatemalan rain dancing music right now.
Some Stevie Stone shit. bro.
Yeah, I need 2 bongos and a goat in the background.
So,
Immediately. Drag
I
it to
have-
Ghost Beat.
I have one more question, and then Dave has a couple, and then we're gonna do the speed questionnaire.
Yeah.
So my last question is, I know you mentioned that you performed and opened up and stuff for people like back when you started, but out of all your performances from then to now, which one's your favorite, hands down? Your favorite performance?
Okay, I'm gonna have to give that thought because I'm not even gonna really think about who was there because that never really mattered to me.
Yeah, just about your own
The
personal
vibe I got from the crowds.
Exactly.
Man, I did this show with SKB Solo up in Norwalk, close to Cleveland.
Yeah.
That show was lit. Okay, so the stage was the floor.
Yep.
You in a corner.
Yeah.
And everybody's just in front of you.
Was it Charlie's Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
I just interviewed one of the guys that always performs there last
Bro,
night.
that was
Boston
fucking
Daily.
lit. It was
Somebody
it was
else, too.
jam packed.
Jay Russell.
It was like packed.
That's crazy, bro.
And so we were performing, and me, Brosco, and SKB, and we were performing, and the motherfuckers was just rocking with us. You know, they was really rocking with our shit, and they was all in front of us.
Yep.
And it was like a real live vibe, and I really fucked with that. Like,
Yeah, that's
obviously,
fucking dope.
Too Short's like 10,000 people out there,
Yeah.
but they weren't there for me. They was there for Too Short.
Exactly.
And that was
yeah.
dope. But the other one was, that was pretty, I fuck with that one.
Yeah, Jay Russell, he was on episode 6, I believe. Episode 6. He chose Charlie Bar as probably his best one because that was his first performance ever.
I'm going to give an honorable mention because I almost forgot about this performance, but this performance was legitimately probably better than the other one. The one with SKB Solo was lit, but this one, I just came to my mind. This has got to be the best one. This is early in our LabLife when we first started dumping out, man, and we did a show in Salina, and bro, the show was so fucking lit. I forgot where it was, right next to Boots and Bourbon. To the
Was
left.
it the one Suko Bars was a
Oasis?
part of? Suko was a part of?
Yeah. Suko. Yep, Suko was there.
Did Ash, was he the one who threw it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what
The
you're talking
Ash
about.
Matthews show. Yeah,
Yep.
Ash Matthews threw the show in Salina, bro.
He's so professional with everything
And
he does.
Everything was lit, bro. The crowd was jumping. They was fucking with us heavy. Motherfuckers was getting numbers and shit after the show. And so it was live. You had people up on the deck, up on the bottom, behind you,
That's fucking
whole
dope.
stage
Yeah,
to
because
fuck
you're at the
with.
bottom and everybody, it's almost like everybody's kind of like a arena.
Yeah.
In a way, is
I
what
thought that was
remember.
lit. I thought that was probably the littest show I done did.
Fuck yeah.
We was excited as fuck after.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, this is dope. And then we went and got drunk in Walk somewhere.
All right, I'm going to ask you, man. I'm going to break this up. If you could work with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? But so I'm going to split this because you sit there and told us like basically your music idols or whatever. Not so much like the legends, but if there's somebody else out there you could work with, like that you didn't, like Tupac. You said you named all these legends, but if there's somebody you really think you could vibe with and work with, dead or alive, 3 to 5 people, man. Like, it can be them guys if you want to fill in, but I mean,
Right.
I know a lot of people don't want to work with it. I wouldn't want to work with Tech 9. He's my favorite artist.
Right.
Just because I don't feel like we'd vibe, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I feel like me and Tech would, and because I'm fucking weird sometimes, I
I
say
probably
some...
would. That was just a very bad.
Right. But the only reason I said that is because the first one I was going to say was Brother Lynch Hung.
Yeah.
And he was on Strange Music. I don't know if he still is, but I feel like me and Brother Lynch would vibe helly. We would vibe helly. I've been fucking with Brother Lynch music for so long, and he's like a big influence to my music, you know. So I feel like making some music with Brother Lynch, like we could fucking make an album. I feel like we could say some shit, you know. Coat hang a strangler, you know, like
if you're into that horrorcore shit, I'll bring my like me and you could do some of that shit when I was doing that older shit, but that's.
I mean, yeah, I'm not to where my shit touches on it, to where it's not solely, but
Same thing,
it's
same
in and out,
thing.
so that way it's, you know.
That's
So
no pick though.
I say
respect
Brother Lynch won. Man, Nip,
Ooh, good one.
That's a good one.
gotta be
2.
Nip, man. I feel like we would vibe. You know, we kind of got like same ideals about life, you know, and obviously, you know, you heard a lot of my music.
Yeah.
A lot of times I talk about grown shit like that and dropping gems and jewels on some people.
Yeah, plus
'cause-
the West Coast vibe.
yeah,
West Coast.
and I want some of my music to mean some shit. Obviously, you have fun with music a lot,
Yep.
but I want my music to mean some shit sometimes
Yeah.
when I want it to, you know.
Exactly
And
right,
and so I feel like Nip would be a big one for me. Meth, I think me and
That's a
Method,
fucking good one, bro.
Method Man, for real.
I think you would match with him pretty
Yeah,
You
bro.
guys would vibe well.
Bro, Method is fucking fire, bro. Bro, I used to be
I just
so
wanna party
young.
with Method Man, bro. He funny as fuck, bro.
Bro, I would love to meet Method Man. Look, I used to, when I was a kid, hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me or you don't know the METHOD, man.
Yeah.
MET. Bro, I used to fuck with that so heavy. So Meth, and then Chameleonaire,
That's
for sure.
That'd be
because
dope.
Obviously, I feel like, you know, you've heard me and you both kind of do some Chameleonaire-esque type shit.
Yeah.
Just being super fans, you
Yep.
know.
Exactly.
So Chameleonaire definitely be one I would really want to work with. And then hold on, I feel like I'm forgetting some shit, so I wanna make sure I comb through.
Yeah, at least one more for sure.
Yeah, and give you one that I know that, like, Too Short. The fuck? Too Short.
bro.
I need a song with Short Dog.
Yeah, that'd be
From Oakland.
fucking gas.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's my
I'm a
that's my
huge Too
vibe.
Short fan. I was a big Speed Not Mobsters fan. Like I
Yeah.
love Too Short, bro.
Spice One, bro.
Disclaimer before the next question, though.
Disclaimer.
We don't have orders when it comes to because he always puts it in two parts. We don't have orders for the next one.
Okay.
Disclaimer for the people watching ahead of time.
Yeah.
Just because we don't want nobody getting. And I gotta mention also, because I did this to Brosco, you can't choose a LabLife artist. It has to be outside of Lab
Okay.
when he asks you.
Yep.
I got it.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, we'll
It was
go ahead
interesting.
on, and I will ask you. I always like hearing this because I just like hearing people's favorite real artists. You know what I mean? What is your top 3 to 5 artists of all time?
Of all time.
I'm gonna just ask 5 because I know you're so big into music and
Yeah.
there's so many that you was tied with.
Okay.
No order. It doesn't have to be order.
Yeah, no order.
Kendrick, Cole.
See, he didn't even mention either one of them yet, so I knew his broad and was
Yep.
a
Yeah,
lot
no,
wider.
yeah. Kendrick, Cole, Wayne, 50, M.
I fuck with it. It was all lyricists.
Yeah,
besides
dude,
50.
man, that's a
50's
good
bopper,
list.
But,
Yeah.
50's good, but he's a bopper
Right.
rather than a lyricist.
I fuck with
you
him like one of the hardest of all time because he swept a wave across the music industry when we thought gangster rap was dead.
He just sure as shit did.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then G-Unit clothing took out sales of fucking FUBU and everybody.
Bro,
Yeah, dude, it was nuts.
I fucked with G-Unit heavy. I was a Buck fan. I was a big Young Buck fan.
It was nuts, bro.
And then we're gonna hop into your top 5 local artists, and again, no
Lab Life
particular
Yeah.
order.
Okay, I got Rich Forbes.
Shout out to Rich Forbes.
Rich Forbes. Let's see who else we got out there, man. There's some local artists. Let me think.
It don't have to be Lima. Just somebody unsigned.
Yeah.
Yep.
People
Okay,
you got shows with or anything.
Okay, DeAndre Jive
Yeah.
Dunson from out of Dayton. That motherfucker's the truth. He's
man.
fire.
Yep.
On top of that, Thrizzy, Thrax. He's fucking fire. Everything that guy makes is a hit,
Yep.
from the beat to the fucking song. I know there's some people around here that be going, bro. Paulie.
Man, he needs to come back.
Paulie the Cure, man, he's kind of a ghost. Like, he's in and out of rap. You might not, like, you hear some of his shit, probably raw shit you ever hear in your life, but then you might not hear nothing again for
Yep.
probably 3-4
And
years.
you'll never meet him.
Yeah. But dude is the illest, bro. Dude is the illest. And then there's got to be... Who the fuck?
You're at 4, right?
He's at
You're at
one.
4.
I'm 4?
Yep.
Yeah, I got one more. There's one more. I got several people in my head, but I'm like viewing their overall catalogs and being like, how many bops have I heard from these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Some of them got some bops, and it's just hard to like segue. But I'm definitely gonna go with Eastside Poe.
That's a good one.
Eastside Poe got a long tenure, and he been coming out with hits continuously.
Exactly, bro.
Legitimately.
So you got the blunt now. We're going to do the speed questionnaire. Basically, you just keep hitting the blunt. We're going to each ask you about 6 questions each.
Let's go.
So I'm going to start it out with beer or liquor?
Liquor.
Pizza or steak?
Steak.
Oprah Winfrey or Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Fuck. I had like 3 of them right there. Snowboarding or kayaking?
Snowboarding.
Cincinnati Reds or New York Yankees?
The Yankees.
Ooh, shit.
Well,
Oh, shit.
I'm not from Ohio.
fucking A. Liquor or beer?
I just said that one.
Did you?
Yeah, that was the first one he said.
Jesus Christ, what'd you say, dog?
Liquor. Yeah, I'm liquor.
Where the fuck was
That was the
I?
first
I must
one I
have been thinking about my...
Yeah.
Because I keep failing. Alright, so erase that one. Damn it. Stole my question. Oh, fuck, bro. You caught me off guard. I can't ask the other question because we just did that on the top 5.
Go to animals.
Oh, yeah, good one, bro. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Big cats. I'm a dog person, too.
I'm a dog person. I love cats so much, but
You allergic?
no.
Oh.
My baby's mother's allergic, but so I ain't really had cats for a while. I love cats. I believe they're like godly creatures and whatnot, but dogs are just so best friendish.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
know,
they're
Cats
loyal
got
as
an
shit.
attitude.
Loyal
like,
as
fuck
shit.
you,
Yeah.
That's
asshole.
like a woman, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nah, y'all ain't talking to you.
Hot dog or hamburger?
Ooh.
Ooh, hamburger. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do the glizzy.
2 more each.
Gas or propane? Or, goddamn it, propane or
Charcoal.
Goddamn cocaine.
Yeah.
Charcoal.
Hey, them
We're
blunts
doing the
hit
charcoal.
in the face, bro.
Yeah, it hit me in the eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, charcoal for sure. We ain't doing that. You know, I mean, if I had to use a gas,
I
I could.
fucked
I know,
that
flat
All
top,
right,
but,
all right. So hitting somebody in the face, kneecap or elbow?
With my kneecap or elbow?
Yeah, kneecap or elbow if you're hitting somebody in the face.
With my elbow.
Elbow, okay.
Boxing or MMA? To watch and to do. I might
Okay, I've done both. I've actually done boxing a lot more. I did boxing for 3 years when I was young, and then I did MMA for a year. So, MMA, if we're talking about doing. Watching,
Honestly,
probably MMA. I like boxing,
Really?
but it's not what it used to be. If it was probably in the early 2000s, late 90s, I would say boxing.
I could probably agree with that.
Boxing
bro.
was legit then, like with Mike and Roy Jones Jr. I'm a heavy Roy Jones Jr. fan, so I don't know. I feel like I did boxing first, and then when I did UFC, it opened up different things that I was
Yeah.
not doing while I was doing boxing. I'm
Right.
like, huh, this is why I keep getting my ass beat when I get on the ground. That's why.
This is the last one for me. Apples or oranges?
Ooh, oranges,
I'm gonna go one more. Platinum or gold?
platinum, gold just don't look good on my pale
I don't
skin.
like fucking
Platinum.
gold either, dog.
Gold don't look good on the
I'd rather
on the
wear
Caucasians.
silver.
Caucasian.
I would rather wear
Caucasian.
zirconia
Yeah.
than gold, bro. Like, for real, I don't like gold.
Nah, I rock.
I'm not a pharaoh,
I rock
bro.
silver, platinum. You know, maybe some white gold. Maybe I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like gold.
It just can't be the gold color because it just looked ugly on pale skin. I think it clashes.
Clash.
You know? I think the silver.
It don't shine together.
Yeah, it don't.
I appreciate you fucking coming on to the podcast, bro. This is fire. I like this one.
You know.
It was an honor actually to sit.
This is also the first one that we haven't had a hitch at. Like, you know.
No problem.
Yep.
I kept
That's still
watching
recording.
everything.
Everything's good.
What they call me, Mike? What they call me? One take Johnny.
One take Johnny.
Uh,
One take Johnny. Well, shit, we're going to bring you guys into the live performance of Jonny Roc, and
Let's get it.
let's fucking go.
yeah, yeah,
Peace out, bro. Thank you for tuning in.
yeah. Peace out, y'all.
If I ain't shit, bitch, give me back my stick hybrid, white dick, my fit, high glyph, sign this, timeless, sign this, on the dotted, if I ain't shit, hydrous, my disc get a little bit wet like this, cypress, I'm a little bit sketch, knife out, knife in, you a little compressed, and I must I ain't shit but a decompressor with a beacon better. Where you see the feathers, where I be forever. I'm on cheap endeavors, bitch, I reek a cheddar. I be street forever, I done reached the level, gone beneath the devil, yeah. Look, just living my life right now, future look bright right now, taking that pipe right now, drip too nice, might drown, young guy bangers on deck, bitch. Why did you say that